The last light left a silence I couldn't break. I buried a good man for the better woman's sake. But sorrow is a hungry beast, it needs a price to pay. They took the final memory and they forced the peace away. This world asks for a different kind of sermon now. A brutal promise whispered under the bow. Weep and steal. The only truth you feel is a steal. Weep and steal. Let comfort you are chasing is just a lie that fades. You will learn to weep and steal in the shadow of the blade. I put away the suit and tie, put away the grades, but the ghost they woke still knows the markings on this place. The tears dried up too fast for any man to see. Now I trade the hollow sorrow for the brute necessity. Oh, weep and steal. The only truth you feel is a steal. That comfort you are chasing is just a light that fades. You will learn to weep and steal in the shadow of the blade. They found a simple man, they broke a simple dog. But they found the boogeyman hidden in the fog. Weep and steal. Oh, weep and steal, yeah, weep and steal. Gone, the hell is here. You think you buried something when you seal the garage door. You tried to buy a different life than what you bargained for. But that quiet, peaceful armor, that shield you tried to wear, it cracks a moment, they remind you who is hidden there. The truth you tried to smother is arising from the sleep. You dug a grave for glory that a fool could never keep. Put on your suit, let the ashes put on your suit. Put on your suit. The man you tried to save is dead and gone. The suit you wear is sewn from shadows from now on. doesn't fade to black, he only takes a pause. He waits for arrogance to tempt the oldest brutal laws. They broke the code of silence, they tore the silent plea. Now the only clean redemption is the brute efficiency. Put on your suit, let the ashes put on your suit. Put on your suit. The man you tried to save is dead and gone. The suit you wear is sewn from shadows from now. The tailor knows your sin. The threads of vengeance never let the normal life creep in. The prayer beads broke the day. The dog went down. No peaceful echo answer in this hungry, wicked town. You wait for grace to settle. You wait for heaven's hand. But silence is the only rule you understand. The judgment of the righteous is too slow for the wicked kind. You gotta leave the gentle hope and leave the peace behind. Use the gun when God is silent. Use the gun, use the gun. The only sermon left beneath the sun is the fire in the barrel. When the fighting's begun, this violence is the only faith I've got left to possess. It's the final brutal answer to their casual wickedness. I'm praying with a trigger finger, kneeling by the steel. This vengeance is the only way to know that the pain is real. Use the gun when God is silent. You use the gun, use the gun. The only sermon left beneath the sun is the fire in the barrel. When the fighting's begun, justice is just a whisper that the wealthy can afford. But the boogeyman brings justice with the thunder of the Lord. Hey. They talk about the rage that burned a path through the night, but the rage is just the engine, the skill is the guiding light. You don't panic for a moment, you don't waste a single shell. You measure every breath before you send a soul to hell. The amateurs run screaming when the pressure starts to climb, but a master knows his purpose, he respects the flow of time. Shot one, shot one, shot one. Professionalism starts with shot one, shot one, shot one. The job is never finished till the final damage is done. Never hesitate, never chase a second chance. Just shot one. The suit is meant for movement, the gloves are meant for grip. There's no room for emotion when the final number slips. His math, his angles, is the quiet, steady hand, is the only language that the underworld understand. Shot one, shot one, shot one. Professionalism starts with shot one, shot one, shot one. The job is never finished till the final damage is done. Never hesitate, never chase a second chance. Just shot one. It's not about the kill, it's about the first clean hit. They stand outside the Continental, speaking legends of the past. They wanna know the history, the shadow that was cast. But her name is just a whisper that the wind will blow away. It's the quickness of the movement that saves you in the fray. You don't need a sermon, you don't need a golden rule. You just need the steady hand and the focus of the cool. Learn the skill, don't ask my name, just learn the skill. Learn the skill. Your reputation's carved by lead, not written by a quill. When the contract's put upon your head, the steel is all that matters still. They talk about the fear that makes the heavy hitters run, but fear is born of knowing just what discipline has done. I never chase the spotlight, let the target choose my fame. Every clean execution puts the weight behind the name. Learn the skill, don't ask my name, just learn the skill. Learn the skill. Your reputation's caught by lead, not written by quill. When the contract's put upon your head, the steel is all that matters still. The pen is weaker than the lead. The code is colder than the stone. You won't survive the battlefield relying on the throne. Don't talk about the past. Show me your hand. The children speak the rumors and they memorize the name. They talk about the legend and the history of the game. But a name is only breath, a sound that doesn't last. The true survival is the weapon that you master from the past. Whispers won't protect you when the contract has been read. The only conversation happens with a burst of lead. Low whisper. The name is just a low whisper. Low whisper. It fades out in the violence, but the action must grow crisper. You build your own foundation with the skill you acquire, not the name you desire. Truly mine. Low whisper. A name is just a low whisper. Low whisper. It fades out in the violence, but the action must grow crisper. You build your own foundation with the skill you acquire, not the name you desire. That flies across the air. You trust the whole technique, not the prayers you say. dirt had been thrown. I traded all the concrete for a life I thought I'd known. They saw the happy widow, the quiet man in black. They never checked the timber of the box they couldn't lock. They're trying to seal the violence beneath a heavy stone. But a soul that thirsts for balance cannot be left alone. No key! The legend you thought buried found a way to be set free. It was never a retirement, it was just a dark decree. The dream of peaceful mornings was a gentle leading ghost. The boogeyman remembers all the things he treasured most. You don't need a resurrection, you don't need a mighty plea. You just need the wicked man to wake the sleeping memory. No key. The coffin had no key. No key. The legend you thought buried found a way to be set free. It was never a retirement, it was just a dark decree. The myth they whisper quietly has come back to your door. The man you thought was finished is asking for much more. Don't bother digging deep. You cannot lock the past. She gave a final promise, a tether to the light, a small warm body given to survive the lonely night. It was a fragile boundary between the living and the dead, the last true piece of mercy in the life that he had led. See a trifle, a weakness they can claim, but the master sees a violation and the lighting of a flame. Last gift, never desecrate the grave of the last gift. Last gift, you thought the prize was cheap, but now you're standing in the rift. woke his title and the whole world is adrift. The silence held the violence, the peace was tightly wound, but you drove across the lawn and broke the sacred ground. Now the soil is poisoned, the memory is stained. The hurricane you brought upon yourself can never be contained. Let's get title and the whole world is adrift. The tiny collar and the note, they were the final plea. You should have run the moment you saw the man set free. Honor the dead or join them. They measure life in dollars and the comfort that it brings, but there's another currency beneath the flow of things. It's written in the silence, on paper thin as lies, the careless debt you gather with the pride inside your eyes. You thought the ledger balanced when you tossed the cash away, but the boogeyman is here to audit what you have to pay. Always open, the ledger is always open, always open. Every petty trespass and every bitter word you spoken, you pay the cost in blood and pain, a promise never broken. Demanded, not in coins of yellow gold, but in the final minutes of the life you thought you controlled. The interest on the arrogance compounded every hour. You only learn the meaning of true transactional power. Promise promise never broken. The rules of man are written, but the code of consequences vast. You sign the execution order with the shadow that you cast. The debt is settled. When the pen runs dry, wise man leaves the sleeping dog alone. He knows the cost of crushing hope down to the bone. You can steal the car, you can take the gold, you can laugh about the dead, but you don't touch the final thing a weary man has left. Arrogance is a fever that burns away the sight. The young fool learns the meaning of the dark, relentless night. Last grief, never touch a man's last grief. Last grief, you think you stole a trifle, but you killed his last belief. The wrath you woke is endless, beyond all repair or brief relief. Contract had been honored, the deal had long been sealed. He built a wall of silence that no threat could have revealed. But you walked across the line, you broke the final chain. You traded a moment's pleasure for a decade of pure pain. Last grief, never touch a man's last grief. Last grief, you think you stole a trifle, but you killed his last belief. The wrath you woke is endless, beyond all repair or brief relief. wise man knows the dead grows heavier than gold. You cannot buy back honor when your simple story's told. They thought a broken man would fold beneath the thread. They thought the little dog was something to forget. Now your father's on the telephone, his voice is worn and gray. He's calling on the markers he gave away that day. Tenfold, you'll pay tenfold for disrespect. Tenfold, you broke the chain of quiet, now your fate is interconnected. You pay in blood, you pay in sleep, you pay until the check is collected. You measured out your madness, a single scoop of greed, but you reaped the furious tempest from a microscopic seed. Now the bounty's on your head and the silence has run dry. Every single killer in the city wants to see you die. Tenfold, you pay tenfold for disrespect. Tenfold, you broke the chain of quiet, now your fate is interconnected. You pay in blood, you pay in sleep, you pay until the check is collected. You should have counted higher than the bills you had in hand. The boogeyman's arithmetic is what you'll understand. The debt is due. Pay the man. You think the chaos is a freedom. You think the darkness has no code. But even in this valley, there's a heavy winding road. The marker is a promise that you cannot choose to break. It's the only fragile honor left for honor's sake. The wicked need a sanctuary when the fighting has to cease. You gotta find a neutral ground to beg for some brief peace. Keep the rules. Rules keep this hell from falling apart. Keep the rules. The code you violate will tear you out right from the heart. Dictates where the bullets start. The Continental stands on ground that blood must never stain. the rules. Rules keep this hell from falling apart. Keep the rules. The code you violate will tear you out right from the heart. It's a silent understanding that dictates where the bullets start. Chaos wants to swallow us, the frenzy wants to win. But the rule book is a cage that keeps the devil deep within. The boundary line, the manager is watching. Pass a little coins in, a currency of sin. They tell you that the power lies in how much you can win. But those pieces of the yellow metal are just tools that come and go. The prize of your own promise is the final thing you owe. I gave my word to a cold man, I etched it in my skin. Now the debt collector's knocking, asking me to let him in. What more than gold? A blood mark is worth more than gold. What more than gold? The story of your loyalty is written down in cold. You honor the commitment, or your life is quickly sold. That little metal marker, it is sealed by fire and trust. It binds the king and killer, it holds the wicked dust. You pay the cash to live today, you pay the marker to survive. There's a silent constitution that keeps the underworld alive. But blood mark is worth more than gold. Worth more than gold. The story of your loyalty is written down in cold. You honor the commitment, or your life is quickly sold. Negotiate with the ledger when the final ink is dry. The price of your own freedom is a promise that won't die. The debt, the marker never breaks. I learned the mathematics of a life stripped bare. The silence in the kitchen, the empty on the stair. A gentle soul departed, left a vacant space behind. The quiet peace was poisoned by the last of humankind. The heart that held a memory is hardened now with sand. There's nothing left to lose inside this empty hand. Empty hand, the trigger of the empty hand. Empty hand, it was the only future that I could ever stand. It's the fury of a vacuum that sweeps across the land. They drew blood. The river of redemption turned into a crimson flood. The man you thought was finished was merely rearranging stone. He trades the gentle whisper for the righteous heavy groan. Empty hand, the trigger of the empty hand. Empty hand, it pulls the only future that I could ever stand. It's the fury of a vacuum that sweeps across the land. Remembers how the quiet things must die. The cement broke like glass beneath a desperate pride. The sun refused to warm the dust where the good man had to die. I went back to the old shop where the measurements are kept. The tailor smiled and knowing, for the legend never slept. He doesn't need a mirror, he doesn't need a name. The fabric of the darkness fits the master of the game. Silent Code, Tailor of the silent clothes. Silent Code is woven from the promises that sorrow had destroyed. The threads of vengeance never leave the stitch, empty or void. He said, sir, the cut is perfect, it honors your return. The lining is the fire that your quiet memories burn. This cloth absorbs the daylight, it moves without a sound. It's the uniform of justice in this lonely killing ground. Silent Code, Tailor of the silent clothes. Silent Code, it's woven from the promises that sorrow had destroyed. The threads of vengeance never leave the stitch, empty or void. Or void. Fine Italian wool, but I know what is true. It's an armor stitch from shadow, ready to see me through. No measurements required, just the depth of the dark. The wicked kneel for silver, and the righteous kneel for praise. I kneel for nothing but the work in these final brutal days. I ask the sky for guidance, I ask the earth for rest, but the answer came in thunder from the steel against my chest. The law of man is weak, the code of of grace is thin. You light the fire of consequence to wash away the sin. Only fire is retribution. Only fire burns a quiet, lies down to the cold combustion. The barrel is the altar for the soul's lost absolution. Of my sorrow is stoked by every fall. I will not look for mercy, I will not heed the call. This vengeance is the sermon, swift and loud. It parts the city darkness like a storm cloud parts the crowd. Holy fire is retribution. Holy fire, it burns the quiet, lies down to the cold combustion. The barrel is the altar for the soul's lost absolution. For powder, I traded faith for lead. I am the final witness for the things that should be dead. True. Chaos is a lie. The noise is just a shroud. I see the lines of motion moving through the crowd. I calculate the angle, the necessary speed. The body's just a vessel for the consequence to feed. The master knows the distance and the fall of every shot, the difference between chaos and the lesson you have got. Geometry is the geometry of vengeance. Every step is measured out, a point of pure attendance. There is no room for error in the law of brutal sequence. is afloat. There is no wasted action, no flourish left to show. It's math beneath the mayhem, a cold and steady sum. You analyze the future by the silence where you've come. Consequence. They fear the rage I carry, but they should fear the brain that sees the final outcome through the smoke and through the rain. Study the line, don't break the code. I told my son the tales, the myths of what he'd done, the deal he brokered in the dark beneath the sun. We celebrated his retirement, we raised a bit of glass. We thought the shadow man was just the story of the past. But fear is heavy water, and it finds the lowest ground. The sound of his old engine is the most terrifying sound. He just sleeps. Legends don't die, they just sleep. He just sleeps. The price of waking him is a promise you must keep. He's the darkness that the wicked sow, and the harvest they will reap. I saw the footage flicker, the way he moved that night, no hesitation in his eyes, no flicker of the light. You can bury all the weapons, you can burn the history down, but the fire in the soul of him is the terror of this town. He just sleeps. Legends don't die, they just sleep. He just sleeps. The price of waking him is a promise you must keep. He's the darkness that the wicked sow, when the harvest they will reap. Tell you he's retired, the whispers tell you he's weak, but the devil in that man is the last thing that